Be content with what you are sure of. And the only thing you can be sure of is I am. Stay with it and reject everything else. This is yoga. The sense of being, of I am, is the first to emerge. Was it not the sense of I am that came first? Go in the direction of I am. Dive deep within yourself, and you will find it easily and simply. Refuse all thoughts except one, the thought I am. The mind will rebel in the beginning, but with patience and perseverance, it will yield and keep quiet. All you need to do is to try and try again. After all, the sense of I am is always with you. Only you have attached all kinds of things to it. How do you find a thing you have mislaid or forgotten? You keep it in your mind until you recall it. Just keep in mind the feeling I am. Merge in it till your mind and feeling become one. By repeated attempts, you will stumble on the right balance of attention and affection. And your mind will be firmly established in the thought feeling, I am. Whatever you think, say, or do, this sense of immutable and affectionate being remains as the ever-present background of the mind. Give your heart and mind to it. Think of nothing else. This, when effortless and natural, is the highest state. Do not bother about anything you want, or think, or do. Just stay put in the thought and feeling I am. Focusing I am firmly in your mind. All kinds of experiences may come to you. Remain unmoved in the knowledge that all perceivable is transient, and only the I am endures. Establish yourself firmly in the awareness of I am. This is the beginning and also the end of all endeavor. Cling to the one thing that matters. Hold on to I am and let go of everything else. This is sadhana. The concentration on I am is a form of attention. Give your undivided attention to the most important thing in your life, yourself. Of your personal universe, you are the center. Without knowing the center, what else can you know? My advice to you is very simple. Just remember yourself. I am. It is enough to heal your mind and take you beyond. Just have some trust. Why not turn away from the experience to the experiencer and realize the full import of the only true statement you can make? I am. Ask yourself where it comes from, or just watch it quietly. Once you are convinced that you cannot say truthfully about yourself anything except I am, and that nothing that can be pointed at can be yourself, the need for remembering the I am is over. You are no longer intent on verbalizing what you are. Once this obsession with the body goes, you will revert to your natural state. All definitions apply to your body only and to its expressions. To know what you are, you must first investigate and know what you are not. And to know what you are not, you must watch yourself carefully, rejecting all that does not necessarily go with the basic fact I am. Our usual attitude is I am this or I am that. Separate consistently and perseveringly the I am from this or that. And try to feel what it means to be. Just to be. Without being this or that. All our habits go against it, and the task of fighting them is long and hard sometimes. But clear understanding helps a lot. The clearer you understand that on the level of the mind, you can be described in negative terms only, the quicker you will come to the end of your search and realize your limitless being. All is secondary to the tiny little thing, which is the I am. Without the I am, there is nothing. All knowledge is about the I am. False ideas about this I am lead to bondage. Right knowledge leads to freedom and happiness. Give up all questions except one. Who am I? After all, the only thing you are sure of is that you are. The I am is certain. The I am this is not. Struggle to find out what you are in reality. I am itself is God. The seeking itself is God. In seeking, you discover that you are neither the body nor the mind. And the love of the self in you is for the self in all. The two are one. The consciousness in you and the consciousness in me, apparently two, really one. Seek unity, and that is love. What do you love now? The I am. To know the self as the only reality and all else as temporal and transient is freedom, peace, and joy. It is all very simple. Instead of seeing things as imagined, learn to see them as they are. When you can see everything as it is, you will also see yourself as you are. It is like cleansing a mirror. The same mirror that shows you the world as it is will also show you your face as it is. The thought, I am, is the polishing cloth. Use it. When I say I am, I do not mean a separate entity with a body as its nucleus. I mean the totality of being, the ocean of consciousness, the entire universe of all that is known. I have nothing to desire. For I am complete forever. The impersonal is real. The personal appears and disappears. I am is the impersonal being. I am this is the person. The person is relative, and the pure being, the fundamental. By focusing the mind on I am, on the sense of being, I am so and so dissolves. I am a witness only remains. And that too submerges in I am all. Then the all becomes the one, and the one yourself. The state of mind, there is a world, is secondary. For to be, I do not need the world. The world needs me. When you are quiet, things will begin to happen spontaneously and quite naturally, without any interference on your part. Words betray their hollowness. The real cannot be described. It must be experienced. I cannot find better words for what I know. What I say may sound ridiculous, but what the words try to convey is the highest truth. All is one, however much we quibble. And all is done to please the one source and goal of every desire, whom we all know as the I Am. Common sense, too, will tell you that to fulfill a desire, you must keep your mind on it. if you want to know your true nature, you must have yourself in mind all the time. Until the secret of your being stands revealed.